Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and are hopefully having a wonderful weekend as well. Coming back here with some weekend GameStop analysis. Too busy of my week. I gotta rearrange my schedule so I can do the updates on time on Thursday and Tuesday. I did my Tuesday one on Wednesday, and my Thursday one I didn't even do. But I'm doing it now. I'm doing a little bit of weekend for you guys. I always have time on the weekends. So right now, the X wave here, we have actually a potential setup for a counter trend rally. Although I cannot deny that if it wants to play out in a more bearish scenario and go straight down, that's possible. But again, when the levels break, you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to. I mean, if you're in a short-term trade, you have to stop out. If you're accumulating, the bigger picture is that this wave 2 can end at any moment, and we're looking for this wave 3 impulse, right? We got our first wave 1, and now we're pulling back in a corrective move. This could take weeks, maybe a few more days. I cannot tell you. I'm not a guru. I'm just reporting on what I see in the markets, and I give targets and levels based on what the market has done now. If the market changes, then I gotta change too. And I guess that's why people get upset sometimes, and I understand that. It's not making predictions aren't working. Oh, it could go up or it could go down. Yes, it can. And if it goes up, then this is an area of interest to maybe if you're in a short-term GameStop trade to take profit. It is a very nice 27% move. But at that point, it is at a higher risk area of getting rejected and coming back down. And if it were to come down, then you buy, right? So there you go. That's it. Very simple. I'm gonna continue on here. So we're gonna look at market cipher, and we have some updates on our indicators. So right now, the weekly time frame still looks like a little bit bearish here. 12 and a -3 on the dual bed strength index. And again, I'm very bullish long term on GameStop. Don't get me wrong on this short-term analysis. This is not to say that GameStop's it's gonna squeeze at any moment. No, I don't do that. And I'm not advocating for GameStop crashing. I see actually some people come in and comment GameStop's going to zero. I'm like, what the hell are these people doing? Like, do they not have anything better to do other than come to a GameStop video or a GameStop Reddit forum and just shit on everyone? It's fucking retarded. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's just something I thought. The daily right now still has bearish dual band strength index numbers. We cut back into that red money flow, unfortunately. But it's not to say that we can't get a big amount of whipsaw here. Let's see here. At the 4-hour time frame, you're getting, again, some manipulation. We're in red money flow. We rejected with these, tight momentum waves. We're coming down. It is trying to hold support. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of buyers stepping in here at the $25 level, and it's chopping around with the markets. And if you guys haven't seen the markets, we had a pretty rough week in the NASDAQ, the Russell 2000, the SPY, and the Dow Jones all went down, but a very strong rally into the close on Friday. So there's a lot of people trying to, call the low, but we'll see what happens, right? I never make big things like that. I just do big titles that grabs people's attention. Then they watch the technical analysis video. The 1-hour time frame, we're still in that red money flow. You're getting some potential long signals, bullish dual band strength index numbers. The 30-minute is also trying to come out of this red money flow area too. So that's why I said it's possible that you actually get a very big counter trend squeeze here and then come back down again. But we'll have to see how all of this plays out. And again, I always post when I accumulate more GameStop, and I do it in pretty big chunks. Let's take a look here at Wave Edge 2, version 2. So this is the updated version 2. You're actually getting a lot of green crosses at the lows here. So this is a good sign again. Let's take a look. I'll do a comparison side by side to the old one versus the new one. Let's see, I'll just move this over here. Yeah, you're still getting some pretty similar signals. I think it's one you take a look at the smart money buying, like significant buying. I think it's a little bit different. Yeah, it's been updated, and it's also updated to market manipulation with these yellow dots here. So it's interesting. It's interesting for sure. The daily time frame, we got a couple green crosses here and there. Nothing too crazy. but it is looking like it wants to squeeze up and like maybe come back up to the 30s. But again, I'm not placing any short-term bets right now. If you want to play some calls, for sure, but again, a lot of people play calls, end up losing everything. So it's always a risk reward kind of thing. But maybe it can do this in the next 2-3 weeks, the next 30 days. We did a 30-day option. You know, you put a 1% of the portfolio in there. Maybe it does this, and then you quintuple, right? Well, you never know. So that's my 2 cents here. I think we're still in this corrective move. It's very choppy. It's very difficult to trade in and out of it. But there can be big swings up and big swings down. You always want to make sure that you're thinking about how much money you can lose, not how much money you can make, because a lot of people get blinded by the idea of options, and they look at it and like, oh my god, if this does this, I could make 15x or 20x, or I could 50 times my portfolio, and then they put in way too much than they should, and the option just the stock doesn't move and the option doesn't play out. You just burn, you know, all your time, and it's gone, and the option decays, and you get nothing out of it, or it goes to it does a small pump, but it's not enough, and it just rejects again, and then people lose out on it. And options are very dangerous like that way. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. Hopefully this helps you guys understand where we are in this GameStop cycle. Yes, I was very, very bullish, and I was advocating that we could have potentially found a low with a 1-2-1-2 setup, but it did not hold up. And when the chart gets invalidated, we have to update our count and move on to the next pattern. And this is the current pattern that we are in. And hopefully this can happen. If it cannot, then this X wave is in, and the markets look like they're going to pull back, right? And I'll give you a bit of an update, like an idea of where we are in the markets, right? So right now, when I take a look at the SPY and the Qs, we are almost complete this correction lower here, right? We're almost done this Y wave. It looks like, you know, this could have been a technical bear trap, or sorry, bull trap, and maybe we do come back down for one more low and literally just wipe out everyone, because you kind of need to erase divergence. But it could also have finished here, right? But I wouldn't put it past that we could get like some BS news over the weekend and the market freaks out. We gap down, but it's an instantaneous rally after that, and then we're off to the races in this final fifth wave extension. So that's why I said, you know, the other pattern in GameStop, the bullish pattern, is still very, very possible. Yeah, that's it, guys. Hopefully you have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy it, relax, and I'll catch you guys on the Tuesday update. Peace.